That dimension that you refer to as Guru is not about me as a person, it is a possibility. It is a great privilege and the benevolence of creation that in some way you become the instrument of that possibility. I am not just with you, I shall be in you. It is my wish and my blessing that you must know this. Allow me to go through you in such a way that who you are will become an infinite possibility. This is what receiving a Guru means. May this become a living reality in this life.
A Guru is not here to interpret scriptures, but to take you to another dimension of life. People think a Guru is their philosopher or a guide, or these days a friend. Well, he is willing to be all that, but that's not the purpose for which you go to a Guru. If darkness has to become light, something has to burn. That's the only way in the physical world. Light happens, something has to burn. So Guru is not someone who gives you theories and philosophies, not someone who has scriptural knowledge and going to interpret scriptures for you, not a friend or a guide who holds a torch for you. He is the torch. He is burning. If you wish to know what it is, you should burn too.
If you are willing, I will be available to you in more ways than you can logically understand. Because a Guru is not a person. You may meet him, you may greet him, you may even mingle with him, but the personality or the persona of the Guru is not the important aspect. The persona, for me, is structured in such a way that largely, if you're reasonably unprejudiced, a persona which is acceptable to most people in the world, that is a carefully crafted persona. That is not important, that is only a knock on the door. But if you open the door, if your doors are open, then I am available to you in more ways than you can logically understand. Because this is a presence, this is an energetic possibility. As I have repeatedly said, I have initiated more people who I have not met than those that I have met. When they are open, it is possible. This whole tradition talking about a Guru will be available to you when you are willing, when your doors are open. You have heard this in many different ways. A Guru will come when you're ready. It does not mean he has to come as a person. It simply means when you are open, when you're ready, this energy, this presence which is always seeking to penetrate and make a life blossom, like sunlight, is always seeking how to touch every leaf, every flower, every life and make it blossom. Just like that, it is seeking because this is not of an individual, this is not of a person, this is the nature of grace. You just have to work towards your openness. You can be at home, you can be wherever, but the important thing is to work towards the steps of how to keep yourself open for a period of time. If you achieve this, we can initiate you wherever you are. Once you create this openness, I am not just with you, I shall be in you. This is not an empty promise, nor is this a bombastic statement. I want you to understand that dimension that you refer to as Guru is not about me as a person. It is a possibility. It is a great privilege and the benevolence of creation that in some way you become the instrument of that possibility. Being an instrument of that possibility means that in some way you have kept your persona away, that you don't stand in the way. This is all you have to do for yourself to be like a guru, that you have kept your personality away. You know how to get out of your own way. If this one thing happens, you also become that possibility. It is my wish and my blessing that you must know this. Allow me to go through you in such a way that who you are will become an infinite possibility. This is what receiving a guru means. May this become a living reality in this life.
A guru is a god in human form. The words of a guru are like the words of God. So today, I'm not here to speak something on guru. Rather, I'm going to represent before you the beautiful GuruAshtakam that beautifully exemplifies the necessity of guru in one's life, beseeching the spiritual seeker to bow down to the lotus feet of Guru. Composed by Sri Adi Shankaracharya, it is an octet in the praise of Guru. Originally, it was sung by Adi Shankaracharya in praise of his Guru Govinda Pada. He emphasizes that without deep devotion to the spiritual leader or the Guru, all our attainments are meaningless. So just listen to it, and translations and meanings will be displayed in the screen, as well as I will be also speaking. But still, if you do not understand, please feel free to pause the video and watch the translations. So let's continue. The first verse says, Shariram surupam yatha va kalatram yashascharuchitram dhanam merutulya gururangripadme manaschena lagnam tatakyam 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 tatakyam. This means that one's physique may be superb, one's concert likewise, one's reputation resplendent and renowned, and one's riches as high as Mountain Meru. Yet, if one's mind is not centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then? What then? What then? With this, let's move forward, which says, Kalatram dhanam putra pautradi sarvam graham bandhava sarvametadhijatam gururangri padme manaschena lagnam tatakyam 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 tatakyam. This says that wife, wealth, son, grandson and all such, home and kindred, all these things may be there, yet if one's mind is not centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then? What then? What then? With this, let's move forward to the next line, which says, Shadangadi Vedo Mukhe Shastra Vidya Kavitvadi Gadyam Supadyam Karoti Gururangri Padme Manaschena Lagnam Tatakyam 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 Tatakyam. This simply says that the Vedas with their 6 limbs and the knowledge of all sciences may be on one's lip. One may possess the poetic gift and one may compose fine prose and poetry. Yet, if one's mind may not be centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then? What then? What then? With this, let's move forward, which says, Videsheshu manya स्वदेशेषु धन्य सदाचारवृत्तेषु मतो न चान्य गुरुराङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम्. This says, I am honored in other lands and I am prosperous in my homeland. In the path of rightest conduct, there is no one who can surpass me. Thus one may think. Yet, if one's mind is not centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then? What then? What then? With this, let's move forward to the next line, which says, क्षमामण्डले भूपभूपालवृन्दे सदा सेवितं यस्य पादारविन्दं गुरुराग्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम्. This simply says that one may be constantly extolled and one's presence highly honored by hosts of emperors and rulers of this world. Yet, if one's mind is not centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then? What then? What then? With this, let's move forward to the next line, which says, Yasho me gatam dekshu dana pratapa jagat vastu sarvam kareyat prasada गुरुराङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम्. This simply says that my repute has travelled in all directions through my philanthropy and prowess. All the things of this world are in my hands as rewards for my virtues. Yet, if one's mind be not centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then? What then? What then? With this, let's move forward to the next line, which says, Na bhoge na yoge na virajo na kanta mukhe ne vivitteshu chittam Guru raghripadme manashchena lagnam Tata kim, tata kim, tata kim, tata kim. This says that the mind may have turned away from external delights through dispassion and from attainments like yoga and meditation, possessions like horses and the like, the enchanting face of the beloved, in short, the entire wealth of the earth. Yet, if one's mind be not centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then? What then? What then? With this, we move to our final line, which says, Aranyena vasvasya gehena karye na dehe manovartate me tvanarghaye Gururaghripadme manashchena lagnam Tata kim, tata kim, tata kim, tata kim. This line says that the mind may have lost its charm to live in forest and likewise in the house, may have lost all the desires to achieve whatever. Even the concern for the body's welfare may have been outlived. Yet, if one's mind is not centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then? What then? What then? With this, we end our GuruAshtakam given by Sri Adi Shankaracharya, praising and depicting his Guru. With this, we learn the importance of Guru in one's life. Today, I was not able to sing the verses as it has been already sung, but my main goal was to make you understand the importance of Guru in one's life. So hope you loved the video and found it meaningful, and if yes, do not forget to give it a like, share and subscribe. Up to next, stay safe, healthy, happy and Namaskaram.